I think I really like manly guys. They should build a boat or something.
Recently, I had a crush, right? And this is the first time I got taken away from my mom, got adopted.
I feel like my most successful relationship is gonna be after my husband dies.
Oh my god.
You want your phone? Oh, you have two phones like me. You're a drug dealer, huh? I knew it. Kanpai. If you think about it, I'm in Japan because my mom is Japanese. You watched anime and built your whole life towards a life that you had in your mind.
I was out. The second I got here, I was only supposed to stay a year.
Right.
1 year, I was like, bro, I'm not leaving. Anime is life.
Right.
You know. But it was like, it introduced me to Japanese culture, the architecture, especially the architecture. I thought it was so beautiful. Their customs, so different. I feel like there's no other type of person that is more different from African American than Japanese.
Were you like the outlier amongst your friends?
Kind of. Like in elementary school and jump, I was a loser. It was like Pokemon, anime, and it wasn't cool. And then I got to high school and they're like, oh, you got that blah blah blah. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Now this is cool. You guys suck.
I really wish I could get into anime.
You know what's funny? I swear I have 0 anime friends.
I watch Ghibli movies.
Yes, at least you got that.
And you know, your life is pretty much like Kiki. Right? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you do have a Kiki tattoo.
It really is though. She's like, no, I'm gonna leave and do it all on my own with just me and my cat.
No, literally. My favorite scene from that movie is when she's counting money on her bed.
Bro, stop!
What?
Stop! That's my favorite thing ever! I have a rug of it in my house. I got a custom rug made of her count her money.
When I was a kid, that's what made me want to ask for an allowance. After I watched that movie, I went to my mom and I was like, I think I should start getting an allowance. Going to college in America doesn't seem like going to a new country to me.
Why? Because you spoke English.
Because imagine going to a country where you can speak the language.
Struggles. The thing is, like, this is not even, I don't even care if you leave it in here, but a lot of people actually don't know, like, why I can't speak. I have dyslexia and ADHD.
You did tell me that.
Yeah, but it's like the advanced version. It's like really bad. Like, I can't, I'll forget my phone number, I'll forget my address. It's a lot. Like, if I'm reading, I'll read stuff like completely backwards when I'm writing. It's not like from a lack of trying. It's more like my brain's like, no.
You know why I thought you hadn't learned Japanese? I thought it was because you hadn't dated a Japanese person. Did you know you had dyslexia when you were in school?
Oh, was it before elementary? Kindergarten. And my mom was like, ain't nothing wrong with her, y'all just suck. Every time. I remember 3rd grade, they're like, she can't spell her name. She keeps putting a B and a P and a D. They're all the same letters. Like, she can't. Like, something's wrong. And my mom was like, screw y'all. And then when I went on top model, I got in trouble because we had to, like, pass a psych test. But it's like a test. I can't do tests. So I failed, of course. And they called me in like, well, so why do you want to harm the other girls? I was like, what are you talking about? I don't want to harm anybody. And I had to go through this super long therapy session of like 4 days. She was asking me all these things. I'm like, I already know I'm dyslexic. Like, duh, I already know I have ADHD.
Right.
But I never said it.
Right.
And she's like, sweetie, I think you have dyslexia and ADHD. I was like, oh yeah, I know. Bro, she almost passed the flip out. She was like, what, you knew? I was like, yeah.
Wait, so what made them think you wanted to harm the other girls?
Because there's a bunch of questions on there, and if it's like, yes, no, like stuff, like you flip.
Oh.
I flipped it all. It was like,
I feel like you've lived 3 people's lives already at your age. Because, you know, you have so many chapters in your life. I know I started from Japan, but you really should start from the beginning. Even before top model, because that's not something that everyone can do, you know? What were you like when you were in kindergarten? What was, like, mini Sunday like?
it was wild.
Really? Already in kindergarten?
Yeah, it was like the ADHD on steroids. I don't know. I had so much energy, and I always want to like build or make something or create something. And I was always like doing junk to be famous, so it was like wild. It was just wild.
That's what, I mean, to me, that seems like you have a superpower, but then it's just people obviously didn't know. You know, with a lot of things like dyslexia and ADHD, I just think the brain just works in a different way from other people.
Oh my god, thank you!
So I don't think it's a
Thank
disadvantage.
you. So many people don't see it that way, but that's how I see it. I'm like, okay, but I'm creative and I get stuff done.
I've not been diagnosed with ADHD, but all my friends seem to think I have it. And
honestly, the way you be... I'm in Korea, I'm in China, I'm back here. Hey, you wanna come over?
girl,
It's giving.
we have, according to the world, issues. But you know what it is? Like, so you always wanted to be popular when you were like, famous?
I don't know. It was like this. Oh, well, to be fair, my family's famous. My grandpa, he's in the Bloodstones.
He's in the what?
Bloodstone, just like an old group back in the day that sings.
What?
And then my dad, everybody has like music, and I'm just like, so I'm around all that stuff. I'm like, I want to be a rapper at the time. I didn't cuss. I don't cuss. I still don't cuss.
You should be a rap duo this year.
It was awful. Like, you don't want me. And it was so sad because my whole family like hyped me up. My grandma bought me a beat machine. They got so serious, like instruments, everything, like believing in me. I'm like, have any of you heard me rap?
Wow. Were you popular in school, or were you more?
I was like well known. If that makes sense. And then like the weird kid. So I would like do TV shows underneath the. It's like a bench like this. I'd go underneath there and do TV shows, so everybody come watch the show.
In school?
Yeah, and a lot of time I would eat bugs.
Wait a minute.
Cause it's like, you know, bro, that's like,
Wait, what?
it's like everybody gonna watch this fear factor.
Wait.
So I'd catch like beetles and junk, and I'd be like, all right, next time just gonna eat a bug, and I'd freaking eat a bug. I'm like, ugh. It wasn't until my crush, I got to sit next to him, and his friend, he was like, oh, you sit next to the bug chick. I was like, the bug chick? My heart. I was like, oh no, we're not doing that show anymore.
You know, high-key, I think we were total opposites, but also similar. I think I like doing things that are in front of other people.
That's rare. That's rare.
Like basketball and soccer.
That's rare.
Really?
Just like a lot of people have like phobia. I don't know what to call it. They're shy.
Because I was so shy, I wasn't doing any of it.
You?
Yes, girl.
You?
Yes.
Did you date some random man in a random country and time? You?
It's been a long journey to get to this Marintia, okay? When I was in kindergarten, my mom would drop me off at school. I would literally hold onto her legs and not want to enter the school.
That's adorable. I want a kid like you. That's so
Trust me, you
honestly,
know.
I can't imagine this.
And then my mom would be like, no, I'm gonna just go get your lunchbox. Never comes back. Never comes back.
That's actually neglect.
I know, never comes back. But obviously, what can she do if I'm doing this every single day as she's dropping me off?
My mom would whoop my butt.
I
If
know,
you don't get
right?
your butt in there and quit acting like you stupid, get in there.
In school, I knew I wanted to do stuff like musicals, but I was way too shy to do them. But as I grew older, I got less shy, and then I started doing more of the things that I enjoy. But me, when I was younger, would never have been able to do YouTube.
That shy.
Yeah.
Damn.
You were always meant for this.
I used to make my friends like perform at school on the monkey bars.
I think I helped my cousins train to become singers.
I love it.
So I think I was the company owner. Well, you know how I told you, did I already tell you I want to do music?
No.
I didn't tell you this?
No.
Well, I want to do music, so that's kind of what I spent the whole year last year doing, like making
What?
songs.
What?
Yeah.
Who's this chick? What kind of music?
Wait, did I-
Wait,
that's
that's singing
how long
or
we
like music?
Sing rapping.
Sing, rap, what?
Like
No.
neither, if singing was here, rapping was here, like right in the middle.
Dude, tell me.
So neither extreme of both.
That's actually really dope.
No.
You're all over the place. Maybe you do have ADHD.
I really probably do.
A lot of stuff.
I know. That's why this year I'm trying to focus. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but we'll see how it goes.
But you're trying, which is way more than most people do. Most people
Aw,
just
thank
stay
you.
home and dream. Zero effort towards anything. Like, that's dope.
Thank you. In middle school, high school, what were you like?
It's kind of like a huge. Middle school was like a big change.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had one middle school in the ghetto, and then I got taken away from my mom, got adopted, and went to another family in the like white ritzy area, and that was cool. I was like, oh. It was like instant, like overnight. I was like, this is different.
Oh, damn.
But I didn't change. I was like still the same person. I was like, it's just cooler over here.
Do you want me to skip over the
I don't mind.
adopting stuff?
I don't mind.
Okay, so how did that happen?
Ooh. I actually never said this. So funny, when I was on Top Model, like the private interview, I said like what happened. And so the entire show, Tyra was trying her absolute best to get that story out of me, and I never said it. And then like, I was on every episode besides one, and then the one that I got cut, I was like, if I make it tomorrow, I'll tell you guys what happened. I got cut, but I knew it was already like planned and scheduled, so it was so funny. I never got the story. So an incident occurred within the family.
Yes, an incident occurred. Okay.
You're probably the only one that actually knows the real story. I'm not even joking. I told nobody.
What? I feel so special.
I told nobody.
Wow.
And I just realized, wait, sorry, the twins know. Like, because I said it, and I thought they knew, and I was like, oh, y'all never
Can
knew.
you tell the twins that I thought they were one person?
I will tell them.
I can't wait. I need to meet the twins.
They're awesome. They also, I swear, have ADHD and just don't want to admit it. Maybe that's
Really?
what get trapped.
Maybe. Does that mean we all just don't have conversations when we're together and we just jump from one topic to another?
Facts. But that's why I get along with them. Because I'm like, and they know how to like drag me back. They won't get like offended that I talk over them. Sometimes I'll just cut them off and I'm like, I'm gonna forget if I don't say it right now.
That's so true. My friends actually tell me all the time, Marintia, write it down because you're not gonna remember.
My whole phone is notes.
A lot of successful people that I know, it just makes so much sense once you hear what they were like in school and how they were treated or how, you know, they treated other people. I noticed for a lot of times with guys that are super successful, either they didn't get girls in high school, or they were super skinny and now they're super buff.
That's actually fact.
Right?
That's actually fact.
Because the guys that were popping in high school, I promise you, when you look at them now, they really peaked back then.
Yeah, bro, they're balding and junk. I'm like, aww.
So I'm trying to figure out like what you were like in high school that...
High school I was cool. Because I was like doing TV shows, I was already on like music videos and junk.
Anyways,
I was doing like music videos, Chris Brown, Snoop Dogg.
What?
Beyonce.
Okay, wait, how does that happen?
My sister.
So your sister was just really popping, then she had the connects.
She was so popular, she was so pretty, so talented.
Sister, so you were in Chris Brown's music video at 16?
No, that was a different artist. Oh, I remember that guy. Shake that laughing traffic.
Would you say you were hardworking back then, or did things...
Very. So I was like treasurer, I'm in every sport, fashion club president. I was doing everything.
How come?
I was always doing so, like, I like to be the best, but not because I'm like, I don't even know why, to be honest. I just like to be the best I can be. Some people like to be the best so they can show off or so they can be on top, but like, not me. I'm just like, I need to be the best me I can be. I can't be sitting around doing nothing.
Like, I can't pinpoint why I want to...
But that's why your personality's so good. You're not one of those people that's doing it for vague, awful reasons.
How'd you know I could be a bad person?
That joke be slipping out.
Well, thank you. I wasn't really a social person in high school. I think I just kind of knew the friends that I got along with, and I liked being in that group, but never wanted to venture out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I also didn't go out at all, like clubbing.
Clubs is fine, because like we're too young. What about like parties? Like,
I didn't like going to parties.
what?
My friends would actually come and pregame at my place, and they would be like, Marintia, let's go, and I'd be like, no, you guys can go now. Now when I'm in Ghana, I go out every day. So I really changed as a person. Like in high school, I did not go out
Not every day.
Yeah, now if I go to Ghana, we outside every day.
Oh, yeah. The scene's probably a lot different too, like high school scene and then now.
Yeah. No. No, I think it was really more of a me thing. I think I was just way too Japanese.
Really?
I think because my personality was quite more Japanese.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like my personality as I got older became more Ghanaian. But when I was in elementary school, 100% I was way more Japanese.
Did you get bullied for that?
I don't think I'm a bullyable person. Because you know,
I love it. There's so many people that sit there and just take that joke.
Okay, did you go to college?
I did.
You did?
I know, right? I don't know how, but I did. Actually, first I went to college in LA, and then I was like, I hate this. Oh my god, it was so weird. I hate it because there was too many black people, which I never thought I would say in my life. I love black people. I love my people. But these were like, I don't know. These black people, they had me feel like it was middle school again. I was like, I'm leaving. I remember walking to the cafeteria with like my little tray, and they was all like staring at me up and down. I was like, I'm leaving. And the funny thing is, my sister, she like helped me get into this college and everything, and I was complaining, and she was like, I don't believe you. So she came to class with me one day, and she was like, oh my god, you're leaving. Because like the teachers suck, the people suck. But yeah, I went back home in my hometown in Bakersfield.
This might be a weird question, but did you ever feel like you were not black enough?
Always. Do a lot of arts and crafts and anime and all kinds of things. They're just like, because I'm from the hood, like I don't know how to explain, like the hood of the hood of the hood. Like, we down here. So these black girls, they got two things on their mind. Twerking and boys, that's it. Booty boys, looking ratchet boys, that's it. Like there's no other life out there. There's nothing else.
That's kind of like me.
What?
No.
Oh no,
Girl,
sweetie.
what ass am I gonna twerk with?
Oh no, wait. But we're doing squats this year, right?
I feel like every guy that I've been with has been a boobs guy for sure.
Really? A lot of boys love them. I
Still?
feel like every man's a boob guy.
Really? Still in this day and age?
Put this on the table and get out.
No, it's fine. Why are we acting like we're not ghetto?
No one likes walnuts, we just tolerate them.
Walnuts are like the person in your school that you don't even notice is there. What was your dating life like back in school?
I had like a long-term boyfriend for the longest.
You were a long-term girlfriend, gal?
That was my only, to this day, my only love. The only guy I've ever loved.
Oh, we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Wait, this was in college or in high school?
Still shocked we didn't get married.
How many years?
Like 5, maybe?
You were married, girl?
I was married. Like, the way we broke up was so dumb, because, like, we didn't even split up. Like, he was like, we were both like, hey, maybe we should try a break. You know, we've never tried this, right?
Ross and Rachel.
Should have never done that. Because he, like, let me go, and I was like, oh, I'm hot. Bro, you didn't tell me I was hot. You lied to me. Couldn't get me back after that.
Wait, so he said you guys should go on a break.
Yeah. We both were like, we should try a break. Because we were
Why?
like,
How did that happen?
I don't know, we were arguing about something. I don't even know what his fault. But yeah, we were like, let's try a break. And in my head, we're both like, this is stupid. We're just gonna get, you know, we're just joking. And then I'm in university now.
Right.
You can't just break.
Right.
These LA niggas running around. Of course, one of the hottest light skins in the day in college swooped me up. I was like, well.
Was your type light skins back then?
No, still isn't.
Dark skins?
I like him dark, but he was hot.
What do you think it is that keeps you hung up on that high school? Because I feel like it's not just you. I think a lot of people, whoever they dated in high school or their first love or whatever, I don't think I've been in love before, but we'll get to that in a bit. How do you know if you've been in love?
My heart. I don't know, you just feel it. I haven't felt that again. I don't know, like,
Dang!
you
Did you find this guy?
anything for that person. Oh, I found him plenty of times. I even went back, like, this isn't it.
Oh, you went back and you felt like it was...
No, we didn't, like, get back together, but I went and visited him, and, you know, we talked, and he came to my graduation for college and all that junk. But no, it was done.
What was it about him that you liked?
Everything.
Like what?
I can't think of anything. Like, if you just list everything. There's nothing I didn't like.
Appearance, personality,
All of it.
height.
Teeth, looks, everything.
What's your type?
That's a good question.
I actually don't know your type at all because I'm trying to imagine what this person looks like.
Oh, he wasn't that cute. My type literally this year changed. Just this year.
Okay, what was it before and then what is it now?
I liked 6s, like 6s and 7s.
I don't remember you saying this.
That were like really sweet 6s and 7s. That was my soft spot.
So you like good guys?
I good guys.
So you don't think good guys finish last?
No, like I'm right here, but they never come up to me because they're too scared. But yeah, now I don't think I'm over the 6s and 7s because I've learned that all men suck.
Oh damn. Would I be right if I say you enjoyed dating 6s because you thought that they were not gonna be bad men because they wouldn't have like that much attention to them?
Oh, that's a good point. No, it's because like I could be a 9 if I like tried, right? But at home, I could also be a 3.
What are you talking about, girl? You
Bro,
see,
there's like
this
a
is
range.
This year, we need to stop doing self-sabotaging. Is that what it's called? Self-deprecating humor? No.
And honestly, I don't really like super good-looking guys because they usually come with really bad personalities. I've never liked dating super hot guys.
I totally understand what you're saying because I always say that I don't like pretty boy personality.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, no, princess treatment drunk. No, I'm the princess.
Yeah.
What is this?
I like a guy that can survive on an island. You know what I mean?
I'm writing that down.
I don't want a guy that if I take him to Ghana and the lights go off, he's like, what do we do? The lights are out. Like, that would be a total ick for me.
It's an ick.
Do you get icked out?
Yeah.
Because I
try
think...
not to, but... Wait, what are your top icks? Like the ones you just, like, instantly cringe. She's giggling. She already knows. Icks.
Oh man. Okay, I have one. It's not a severe ick, but it does exist. A guy that can't handle his liquor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't mind that. Yeah, I've heard that a lot from women.
It's actually, I lied. It's a big ick. This is all fiction, guys. Hypothetically, there was this guy that I was really into, and then I wasn't that into him, but there was a guy I was kind of into.
Don't give him that much credit.
Yeah, there was a guy that I was kind of into, and we went out with a group of people, and he got so drunk he was throwing up and stuff. The next day, it was as if I never had feelings for this guy. I could not even remember what I liked about him. And
he was all vulnerable and sick, and you're like, screw this.
Yeah, no. I think once I liked the guy, I could probably tolerate him more.
Yeah.
But in that beginning stages, don't show your weaknesses. The streets are tough.
Yo!
The streets are tough. Don't be showing your weaknesses.
It's rough out there.
It's rough out there.
Oh my god, I've actually heard a couple of women say that. They're and like really good podcasts. They're like, the type of man I'll never date is a man who can't handle his liquor.
Yeah. I don't know if if you experience this. I feel like a lot of guys have an assumption that I'm this independent woman, so that's what they're drawn by. But in a relationship, I don't want to be an independent woman.
I'm not your mom. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Did they call you Miss Money?
Okay, I've never experienced that before.
Be your sugar baby.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't even be an ick. That would be a black flag. I'm out of there.
Not black. But honestly, though, when you're independent like that, like gosh, your dating pool just shrinks. It's literally the number one thing that ruins my dating life.
Really? Why?
Absolutely.
How come?
I'm not trying to like toot my own horn. That's
Toot it.
I'm not stuck up.
Let's be stuck up this year.
I'm not stuck up. But like, I'm pretty good looking. I take care of myself.
Girl.
I take care of myself.
Girl.
I'm good looking. I got money. I'm very career driven. I'm very hardworking. And it just, every time I do stuff, it just like separates me from everyone else. And then I realize that this is a very unique position, man or woman. And like the men, they feel really intimidated. And I notice I always attract men who are jealous, and I never like could understand. Like, I feel like you actually hate me. Like, you're just here because I'm something to get, not because you actually like me. Like, you secretly are jealous. Like, they won't congratulate you. There's no flowers. They're like,
that's interesting.
Acting like what you did ain't that big of a deal, or completely ignoring it altogether. Like, I just keep attracting those kind of men, and I'm just like,
first of all, you deserve so much more. That's
so
crazy.
Sweet. I do, and I'm like, oh, I can help you. Like, if I see potential in someone, I'm like, oh, you just need help. Like, how I need
you
help.
need to stop that.
Yeah.
You're not out here doing community service out here in the streets. There's a podcast called Fresh and Fit. I heard something they said, which you might not like to hear, but I actually get where they're coming from. They said that there's no problem being an independent, career-driven woman, but it doesn't add as an advantage to women in the dating world.
Yeah.
To men, when they're looking for women, they're not like, I want a career-driven woman.
Yeah.
They're more like, I want a pretty girl.
Who's gonna support whatever.
Who's gonna support?
I'm doing.
Exactly.
Yeah. I thought about this so much.
You have? So what are you thinking?
Same. It wasn't like I got older, I was like, no, these men don't want rich, successful women. They don't want that. They actually want like these broke leeches that can help support their life. They don't. They don't want this. I always thought like, because they always talk about gold diggers, right? So I'm like, oh yeah, let me get my own money. That's not why I did it, but like, oh, when I got older, I was like, no, that's not what y'all want. This was a lie. This is a scam. I could have been in the hood.
But it's confusing because guys also at the same time complain all the time about girls just leeching off of them.
They're trying to find something that fits into the lifestyle that they already have.
That's true.
That supports what they're doing. But I need that same thing.
And I think what they were saying is true for a particular demographic of guys. I do still think that there are strong, independent guys that are attracted to independent women, though.
Oh.
Because I think about my dad.
Oh.
My mom probably made more money than him when they met.
Oh. That's interesting.
But he is like a very man. Especially back in the day, if he was dating a woman and his friends or whatever knew that his girlfriend or wife made more, I think a lot of African men wouldn't like that.
Really?
But then my dad just doesn't really care. So to me, I find that more manly.
Heck yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But then those are the guys that we can't find. I think that's one thing I give my dad a lot of credit for. You like good guys, huh?
I do.
I don't like good guys. I like normal guys.
What's normal?
I don't like good guys.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, like I don't like guys that I can boss around.
Ah. It's
so-
not very manly, to be fair.
Exactly. I think I really like manly guys.
That makes sense.
You know, they should build a boat or something.
I always say like a man doing construction is the fastest way to turn me on.
You know?
What's all this foreplay? Let's build something. Put together this IKEA shelf.
Build your house.
I'm wet. Like, do it.
Wait, first of all, do you want to get married or do you want to be in relationships? Where's your head up with regards to this?
We're turning on my town.
Yeah, turn it off.
This year's like very interesting because this is the year I said I'm gonna date. So to be fair, like all this complaining, all this whining and stuff, I don't date. I don't go out. I don't talk to nobody. Like I don't do anything, right? But this year I was like, okay, my mom, like last time I went home, she's like, where are my grandkids? You know, that clock is ticking. I'm like, facts. Wait a minute. Like I've been busy making money. Like I don't got time to be.
I think I like people that I can be alone with. Like if we are in the same space but we don't have to talk.
I don't have to.
I can just be editing, but just your existence does make me feel better.
Every now and then when I'm like, hey, you want a snack?
Just to let them know I'm still alive, you know? You're not an only child.
Might as well be, though. My sister hated me until, like, later. She did not like it.
Did you have to be alone, like, a lot?
No, honestly, I was surrounded by friends all the time.
Me too.
Like, I'm so shocked that I'm so alone now because back then I was never alone.
I think I'm able to say I like being alone because I'm never alone that much.
Like, you have so many, like, opportunities to be with people.
Yeah. I think if I was actually alone, maybe it would be different.
That's a good point. They're like,
Yeah.
a lot of foreigners, they complain about that when they come to Japan, right?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this without, like, outing myself. But
Okay.
yeah.
We can cut it out.
No, it's fine. Recently, I had a crush, right? And this is the first time since that long-term relationship that I told you about that I felt anything. Anything. I'm like, oh! But here's the thing. There's only the emotion. There's only the feeling.
Okay.
Everything else is trash. On paper, there's no way I'd ever date this person. We completely incompatible. Like,
Wait, so the only thing you like about this person is...
I don't know. I just have a feeling. That's it.
What?
That's it.
Wait, is that what love is?
That's not. No, it's different. I love this.
For a moment, did he pick up, like, your paper from the floor? I don't know, like...
If I say exactly what he did, he's gonna know who he is. But I like thoughtfulness.
Okay.
Because I'm very giving and very kind. Like,
You are.
and I don't want to hold back. That's how I always have to do in every relationship. I have to hold back. Like, oh, I want to buy you this, but I can't because you suck. Like, I want to do this for you, but I can't because you haven't done nothing for me. And like you have to keep it like level, right? So I just want to be myself, but I can't because these guys suck. Even he sucks, but still, like, I don't know. Whatever he did, I don't know what he did. But anyways, I ended up catching feelings. These feelings were caught. This year, I was like, I don't know. I feel like a lot has changed. Like, I'm gonna try. So at the same
Will you
time,
let me third wheel if you end up dating?
oh, of course.
When a guy does something, are you able to forgive them?
Oh, absolutely, it makes sense.
Really?
If it makes sense.
What if it doesn't, but they're actually sorry?
I'm too hot. If I was ugly, maybe.
There's this guy, hella time has passed, and is still interested in me. But I can't seem to be a forgiving person.
You know what's funny? Like, something that people think is so small, but like, if we go to the club and you're dancing with a chick, you cheated.
Facts.
Like, no, like, I don't, that's gross. Like, you're making me look bad. Why would I want that?
I understand fully why I can't forgive the person.
What?
It's because hypothetically, let's say I somehow forgive this person. Imagine the fact that to the people around me is like, oh, she forgave the guy.
Like, there are things that can't be undone. But honestly, if it was that important to you, you wouldn't mess it up.
That's what I say. What are you looking for? Maybe someone watching is out there.
You know what? Actually, nothing. I have nothing. It's a clean slate. Because every time I get in a relationship, when it ends, I'm like, I'm looking for a guy who's the opposite of what that last guy was. And then I get that guy. I'm like, okay, well, I want someone more nicer. And then I get the guy that's nice. I'm like, okay, well, I want someone more manly. And then I get the guy that's manly. I'm like, okay, well, I want someone, like, it just, there's no point.
Really?
So I'm like, I don't want anything. Let me just see what happens. But I still don't want a relationship, so I think I'm kind of toxic.
Wait, what? You don't want a relationship?
I know, but like, but my hope is like someone would change my mind.
Wait, why don't you want a relationship?
They take up too much time.
I have a solution.
What's the solution? Solulu? Give me it. What is it?
So, I think I'm really built for long distance relationships.
God, I love long distance.
I love long
I
distance.
love seeing you once every 3 months.
I know.
It is gonna be a great weekend.
Exactly. Right?
Like, I actually hate being with somebody all the time. I can't stand it. Like, can you go home?
Me too.
Like,
Me too.
I know. I'm not holding in a fart for 2 days. You gotta go.
Facts. This is gonna sound so messed up. People are gonna think I'm super weird.
No, say it. Say it.
I feel like my most successful... Oh, this is so messed up.
Wow.
I feel like my most successful relationship is gonna be after my husband dies.
Oh my god.
And after, like, let's say my guy best friend's wife dies.
Oh my god.
And then we have our separate houses. And, you know, like, at that point, it's not like, oh, we're young and you want to do, like, the whole relationship thing. It's more like a functional relationship.
Never heard this before. Is
Like,
this me? Is this me that just didn't know it?
Like, we live next to each other, but we're not dealing with the whole thing of married or whatever the status is. We just kind of know that, you know, we're 60. And if I don't want to be alone, I'll see you. If I don't want to... It's not messed up to think that.
Honestly, it's kind of genius. Okay, I just hate the fact that there's just one way to be. And I'm like, there are so many other ways. Like,
Yeah.
literally, me and my sister are talking about, like, we are absolutely not having the same room as her husband. That's wild.
Really?
And I was like, I don't even want the same house. And she was like, say facts. Like, live next door to each other. Like, we don't even want the same houses.
But you know, I contradict myself because I feel like the marriage is over once I'm not living with the person or once I'm not in the same bed as the person. So I know that that's necessary. But at the same time, I also know how comfortable it would be if I really loved a guy and he just lived next door and not in my house.
Yeah.
I think that we had a connecting door.
That's a good one.
Right? But you see, I'm convinced that once I fall in love, maybe my thought process would change.
Same. So that's why I'm like right now, like just whatever. Like somebody might change my mind. Like maybe. Honestly, the last crush changed my mind completely.
Really?
Not completely, but like I could spend a whole day with him and I'm like fine, which is unheard of for me. Maybe you do just have to like the person.
No, you know, that's so true. I don't think I can ever fart in front of the guy. Ever. Till I die.
Bro, we're human.
Yeah,
we
fart. No, I'm not. The guy that I dated, he knows I'm never gonna fart or poop if he's in the room.
Wait, what?
He's leaving the room.
What?
Go and take a walk.
Go and take...
Yep, you outside. Go back to the streets for a second.
What's happening?
You can come back later.
Probably ask the man to wipe if I had to. Like, if it was that kid, like, bro, can you wipe my butt? Like, I can't.
I'm dead.
Right now.
No. Maybe that's the guy that I would.
That's love. You haven't been in love yet. You haven't been in love yet.
You're right.
That's what it is.
You're right.
Love will have you fart in each other's mouth. It's fine.
What? No, that's so crazy. So this guy, he wanted me to poop while he was in the room because he was like, why aren't you comfortable with me? Right?
Yeah.
So he was always trying to figure out like when I'm going to go. I was like, you're never gonna know.
My whole family is our number one topic, so there's no way. It's all they talk about.
My family's different.
The theme of the family. Like we wake up.
Can you guys adopt me?
Please come through. Oh, you're gonna poop in front of everybody. Man,
That's
we're not
fine.
talking to you.
No, because that's
My
fine
sister
because they're not
calls
the
me.
guy I'm dating.
True.
But anyways, moving on from pooping. You think like this dating stuff, right? I think it comes a lot from your dynamic with your parents and your childhood and upbringing.
Oh, if that's the case, bro, I'm a lost cause.
Girl,
Throw it in the trash.
you and I both. Maybe we should get houses next to each other. When I was younger, my nightmare was getting pregnant.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
First of all, I had a phobia of pregnant people when I was a kid. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Oh my god.
I had a pregnant teacher one time and I switched classes. I'm not joking. How are you laughing? I'm like, this is serious.
This is therapy. What is happening? You need therapy.
No, it was because I watched an episode of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Oh, I love that show.
But it wasn't just that. It was multiple shows that I watched. You know these Grey's Anatomy shows and stuff? Like, the pregnant woman is always going through some shit.
They are.
And Zack and Cody, the lady, started giving birth in the elevator, so my nightmare was getting stuck in an elevator with a pregnant person. So I never wanted to be in an enclosed space with a pregnant person.
You're too close, ma'am.
Yeah, exactly. One time, when I was a kid, I had a dream that I was running down the hallway in my house, and behind me was an army of pregnant women chasing me. And they were telling me, you need to help us deliver our baby.
God, that's wild.
So you have a desire to have kids. That makes sense.
I want like 10 though. And I'm too late.
Oh, you want 10 kids?
10. Because I want a farm. I'm like, who's going to run the farm? As many as I can fit in one car. 6? If I have 6 kids, I'll take 6. It's too late though.
No, it's not.
But at the same time, I do not want kids.
Have
without
twins
the
3
man.
times. So have you always liked kids, or how come you want kids?
I don't know, just I love family settings. I love the Sunday dinners and the holidays and all that stuff. I think I'd be a very good mother.
I can totally see that.
I'd be a good mother. I'm like, that'd be a waste. And also I have to adopt because I was adopted. So I always said, like, when I got adopted, I was like, I'm absolutely gonna give back. There's no way in the world I'm not adopting a kid.
I think one of my worries too is that I'd be a bad mom.
Really? I couldn't see that. This is get deep.
What?
Stop it. Do you want children? See children in the future? I thought I was gonna be like, so what brought you to Japan?
Number 1, I'm scared that I won't be a good mom. Number 2,
I haven't got that one.
but then not in a like sense of like, oh, am I enough? No, I know I can do anything I set my mind to, but I think I'm just too selfish right now to want to prioritize a kid.
That's good though. That's a really good mindset to have.
And I feel like once you have a kid, your entire focus should be the kid.
Yeah, sure. Aw, you're so responsible. Who's this chick? What is this? Who's this chick?
Am I responsible, or am I just acknowledging that I'm irresponsible? I do think that there are guys that would just like you for the way you are.
There are, but I don't want them.
That's so true. Obviously, people's tendencies come from what they've seen or what they've done, right? And then there's rare people like you who actually have some type of desire to improve or want to do better or whatever that case may be. But it's easier said than done.
I feel like the day I learned that bubbles existed, like, just changed my life. Bubbles, which was anime too. We all live in these little bubbles, and the only thing you know is whatever is in this bubble. That's it. But we don't know that there's a whole world outside of that bubble. There's other bubbles too. And it was like I watched anime, I was like, whoa, they're living a whole nother life. They got all this other things. Like, it's like they go to school. Like you know, they're all serious about school. They study. Like, what is this life? So I was like, oh, there's another bubble. And I started looking at these bubbles. And then when I realized that there's a whole world outside of this world, like, it just changed everything. I'm like, guys, we can do anything. There's a lot of stuff we can do. The counselor, like, gave up on all these kids, basically. Not like she wanted to, but, like, she has to type of thing. And I remember, like, her coming in here, she's like, do you even want to go to college? And I was like, oh, is that an option? And her eyes lit up. Like, I've never seen anyone that excited. She was Asian.
Wow.
She's like, oh, you're interested? Oh my god. She just got so excited. She even bought my prom dress. She was so, like, into me. She was like, somebody actually cares to get out of the hood. We're gonna do everything for this chick. And I'm like, people are so willing to help you if you just, like, are able to accept the help. I don't know how I explained it, but, like, she just opened up my eyes. I'm like, there's a lot you can do. You can do anything pretty much.
Your life is kind of crazy.
Is it?
It's definitely crazy because you actually 180'd your life from where you started to where you wanted to get to.
I did. I don't know how I did it, but I mean, there's
How
a
did you
lot.
do
There's
it?
nothing but hurdles. Like, it's so funny because everyone's like, Sunday always has a plan Z. I'm like, because nothing ever works. But you can't give up. Like, don't stop. Just keep going. Like, of course the first try is not going to work, or the second, or the third, or the fourth. Like, that doesn't mean you give up. You just keep going. There's a way.
Have you ever wanted to give up?
No. If you never give up, you can't fail. There's no fail. There's no failing. Like, so why would you give up? It's fine. Just keep going. Because you can have whatever you want. If you really want something, then go get it. They're content with their lives. And they complain and all this stuff, but really they are comfortable. They're content. And that's fine. Like, I hate to say this, but there are sheep. Somebody's got to be the sheep. It's not for everybody. Like, I know I can't sit underneath somebody. Like, every job I've ever had, I've risen to the top, like, instantly. Because I can't sit down there and, like, I know I can do your job better than you. I know I can, like, you know. You just have to know where you fit in this world, and that's fine. Like, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And I know I would not be happy just, like...
When you realize that there's bubbles and then you have this bubble that you want to get to, what was, like, your first step of action? Were you, like, writing down, oh, I want to do this? Did you have a plan?
I feel like every day I was doing something. Like, I was recording CDs, I was trying to get interviews. I remember my first audition I ever got in LA. Like, my mom had to drive her, like, bucket. We kept breaking down, like, all the way, because it's, like, a 2-hour drive. Yo, we barely made it. We made it to this audition and, like, did my whole rap thing, and then he was like, you have to get rid of your accent, because I had a really strong, like, country accent. So I was like, okay. And then I, like, went into voice training, and I was always doing something. Like, every second of my life, I was doing something.
I'm guessing your love language to give is gift giving.
Yeah, to give, yeah.
Me too.
But not to accept. What's the accept?
Acts of service. Act of service.
Wait, why? You don't like this?
You're
mirroring. I don't like it. And everyone thinks it's gifts. They buy me gifts. I'm like, no, actually.
Yeah, gifts are not even in my top 3. Acts of service, number 1. What's your number 2?
I never even cared about any of the other ones.
I totally agree.
It's just acts of service.
No, I always say that if a guy, like, and the acts of service, I know what a guy can do that will make me fall in love instantly.
Oh, give me the spiel.
But I can't let them know, and I'll just do it. And then they're gonna...
Good, then maybe
they're just gonna scare me. If a guy just does something, like, with a thought of, like, helping out my career, like, let's say I need to film a video and I don't have ideas, or let's say he, like, plans a trip and he's like, this would be good for your video. So do I love the guy or the video? I'm kidding. No, I really like the fact that he thought about, like, that.
I feel like those are definitely out there.
And also, like, honestly, small things like bringing me food.
Oh, that's so small.
Really?
Simple.
Yeah, like, if I don't ask for it and they do something that I've not asked for,
I love that.
Yeah.
Because I'm never gonna ask.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna ask.
Yeah.
But I probably need something.
Yeah, me too. But I did realize that a lot of the guys that I've been with enjoy cooking.
Oh, I hate that.
Why?
Because I love cooking. So, like, no, that's my thing. Like, get your own thing.
Ah, no, I don't mind it. I'm like, cook.
Like, go ahead.
Please cook.
Like, some guy was, like, trying to impress me, like, I can cook. I was like, that's bad. That's not a good thing. Like, I can cook. I didn't build this skill just for you to outdo me. Go get your own skin. Build the house. I'm in the kitchen.
I'm dead.
I feel you on that.
I mean, I'm always there to get a free meal.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Can I tell you one of my icks? It's a guy that would do anything I say.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
Why can't I find this one?
Do you like that?
Yes!
I'm like,
Wow!
if I snap my fingers, he'll be here right now.
That's what I want!
I don't want that.
Oh my god, if I have any pushback, I don't want him.
I don't want to push over.
No, you need to be so pushed over, my feet are on your face. I love it.
If there's a fine line between being a pushover and being a gentleman.
I guess so.
You know?
Yeah. Depending on how hot they are. If they're super hot and they're a pushover, it's fine. But if you're not that hot and you're a pushover, I'm like, I love a short king.
You love a short king?
Short king. In fact, I don't like tall because it hurts my neck. Looking up at you all day. Like, that's exhausting.
Oh, my neck can look up.
Where are these men? My standards are the trash. Where are these men?
Outside your house.
Wait a minute. I mean, if he want to not text me, it's fine. God dang!
He's cute.
Wait, what?
And guess
he's not
what?
just cute, he's up there.
So guess what? Guess why I'm even more drawn to him?
Yes.
Girl.
Yes.
Girl! This is how he came in, right?
Hot.
He came in hot.
Hot.
And usually this would be an ick for me.
No, that's not an ick. He did it right.
Because his face is right.
True.
If this face was not right, this would have been
Oh,
my friend is getting...
told me that you guys are chilling like this. I should have brought my pajama. And you guys are like, you made me dress up for no reason. So let me bust down for you guys. You know what's up? You want a Madam Ooh up in this bitch? I'm gonna show some Madam Ooh up in this bitch. This is my.
This is a sneak peek into the next episode because now we have more guests coming
Oh, wait,
in.
are we doing 2 episodes? It's not the same episode?
I mean,
This is now. Let's wrap this one up and we start the next one once the people come in.
This
Sunday, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
As
Thank
per
you,
usual.
Sunday. Thank you, Monday. Thank you, Friday to this bitch. Thank you to Eliana's ass.
Thank you to Eliana's ass. We spoke about why we're single. And
What kind of depression is this?
not in a depressed way. Subscribe to Sunday. Follow Eliana. Next podcast is going to be
It's about
great.
to be ratchet in here. I love it.
I love Ratchet.
We love that shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Subscribe because I want to be rich.
Oh,
It's free.
if you like my ass, subscribe. Yeah. Subscribe
Thank
to
you.
this.
You know how like I'm 7 feet tall and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like how it's making me not look 7 feet tall. Like, let me just.
That never happened. That did not happen.
Marintia Eiko.